Hello, everybody. Welcome to the one-on-one webinar. I'm Lauren. I'm going to be your host today. This is my first one-on-one webinar, but not my first time giving a demo of StreamYard. So you are going to get the best education on this amazing product today. Tell us where you're tuning in from. Yes, here we go, Lincoln. I see Surfside, Florida. Hello, Adam. Hello, North Carolina. I love seeing where you're from. We love to see where everybody is using StreamYard. Welcome to the webinar. So, a little bit about me. I am hello from Sarasota. I am a customer success manager at StreamYard. I help our customers troubleshoot any questions they have. If they came upon a random tech issue, I will be your go-to girl. If you just have questions about how to set up your live stream, I will be one of the people among the many customer success representatives and managers who are answering your questions. So I'm very excited to be doing this live one with you here today. Please leave your questions in the comments. There will be a Q&A at the end and we can get to them. Canada, welcome from Canada. Georgia, oh my God, today. Virginia, I love. Oh my gosh, hello JC. So yes, we will, just a little bit about what we're going to get into today. I'm going to tell you the best ways to use StreamYard, any tips and tricks that I may have, or if you have tips and tricks that you want to leave in the comments, we can even highlight those. This is really for people new to StreamYard as well as seasoned users who do want to know those tips and tricks and just the best uses. And again, any questions, leave them in the comments. So just for the agenda today, I'm going to talk about why StreamYard is awesome, because it is. It is an awesome live streaming product. It's super easy to use, and we will chat about the platform for a bit, what the benefits are, what equipment you might need to live stream. And then what most of this webinar is going to be is we're going to jump straight into the studio. My producer Dana is going to share her screen, and we are going to give you a beat-by-beat walkthrough of how to use StreamYard. And again, we will end with a Q&A, so definitely leave those comments. So, what is StreamYard? StreamYard is the easiest way to create professional live streams. That is because StreamYard is browser-based, so you don't have to download any software to go live. You just open your Chrome browser, your Firefox browser, and you go to www.streamyard.com. And then you log in, which makes it super easy on the device. You're not taking up space on your computer by downloading something. You're really just going to your browser. And that can be from a phone, from a tablet, from your computer. You can use multiple devices. And it's professional because I will show you exactly how to use it later, but you can upload so much of your own branding to StreamYard. So what I love to say is if you ever use Canva, I'm not sure, but it's like Canva's for editing pictures. I would love to say that StreamYard is the Canva of videos because you're not doing any post editing. Everything is happening while you are live. You are uploading that branding. You have your lower thirds. You have pre-recorded content, the logo right there. Just all this branding that can really make your stream look professional. And it's all just a simple click. So once we're in the studio, I will show you that, but it very much is exactly like Dana, my producer. She just clicked one comment. It changed hello, good, JQ. If the background slate can be animated. Yes, we will get to these. You can upload a GIF to animate the background slate, but we will go into that further later. So moving on a little bit, but another big thing about why StreamYard is really great is, as we showed, that you can upload comments, or not even upload, you just click a comment to display it on the stream. And so when you're streaming to these platforms such as YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, you click a comment and then it will display on the screen, which is super unique. Not every platform is doing that. And I just want to end with this little intro part with why should you live stream? It saves time because we were saying that there's no post editing. A lot of people who are streaming to YouTube, they have to create a video, download it, edit it on some different platform, then put it on to their YouTube channel, and then once it goes onto YouTube, then look at all the engagement from the audience in the comments. But for this, you are getting immediate engagement from your viewers with the comment feature. You can actually, again, display the comments on the stream, which adds to more engagement because once people see the comment on the screen, they want to comment some more. And again, all the videos and the lower thirds are happening live. So once the stream is done, it looks super professional. Nothing has to be edited. And it's all browser based. So not really any equipment is needed. Today, I am using nothing but my computer. No mic and no camera. And it still looks like a professional stream. So any questions about that, again, leave them in the comments. And I think we should get into the screen share so we can walk through the plan. Brazil, welcome from Brazil. I'm from New York. So tuning in from any New York people, leave a comment. So Dana just started sharing her screen. She is on the destinations page. So Dana logged into StreamYard and it brought her to this destinations page. This will be your first stop when you log into StreamYard. This is the page where you will go to add the destinations you will be streaming to. As you can see, we integrate directly with Facebook pages, groups, and profiles, LinkedIn pages, events, and profiles, YouTube channels, Periscope, Twitch, and then we also have a custom RTMP destination for something that we don't integrate directly with, and that destination provides a RTMP URL and a stream key. All you have to do is you get that information from that destination, input it into the custom RTMP destination on StreamYard here. An example of a platform that you might want to use that with is Vimeo or Microsoft Teams. But in general, I would say most of our users are streaming to the Facebooks, the LinkedIns, the YouTubes. And right now, Dana is going to add her Facebook profile just because this is where many of our users tend to stream to. So yes, she clicked the Facebook profile. You see, she's already logged into Facebook on her browser in a different, on the Chrome browser. It recognizes that and it suggests that Dana's profile is right there. So she's just going to click her profile to add it. And then there you go. It says your Facebook profile was connected. You're all set. So now she goes back to the destinations page, and there you can see Dana's profile is there. And we just added that. And then she also has a few more Facebook destinations. There is a Facebook page, a couple of Facebook pages. She has her YouTube channel there. And when we talk about multi-streaming later, you will see that you are actually able to stream to many of these at the same time. And then at any point on your StreamYard plan, you can delete some of these destinations or you can add more. There's no limit to the destinations that are listed on this page. So now we're going to create a broadcast. So Dana clicked the broadcast button and she's going to click create a broadcast. So there's two options. We are going to focus on the new broadcast option, but just to quickly highlight this use pre-recorded video. If you want to stream a video that you already recorded or re-air one of your past StreamYard recordings, you can use this pre-recorded video. And basically what it does is it allows you to air a video to your destinations without you having to be there. You just upload the video and then it'll play at the scheduled time. But we are going to create a new broadcast to do a live stream. So Dana's going to click new broadcast. And then here is where you are going to add the destinations to the broadcast. So Dana has her, as we saw, the pages, the profile. Right now she's clicking a few at a time. So To add the destination to the broadcast, you do have to click the destination. So she just clicked all 4. So now if we create this broadcast, it would be streaming to all 4. Can we use RTMP for Zoom as well? Hello from Istanbul. So Zoom does not provide RTMP information. So you cannot connect to Zoom as a RTMP, but if you want to stream to Zoom, you could screen share a StreamYard stream into Zoom. Or if you want to bring Zoom into StreamYard, there is a way to do that by using OBS and a virtual audio mixer, which if you want more information about, because we have a help document that we can send you, you can go to our live chat, which is streamyard.com/contact, and somebody there will send you the how-to document on that right away within seconds. And if you have more questions, again, you can leave those in the comments here and I can maybe get to them later. Perfect. So going back to us creating this broadcast, Dana's going to just stream to her YouTube channel today. And first things first, she's entering the title of the episode 1 of my webinar. She's entering the description. You will see this title and description on YouTube. And then we're going to change the privacy to, you're welcome. We're going to change the privacy to unlisted today. For you specifically, you can change the privacy. Public is usually probably what you're going to want to do. But today we're going to do unlisted because this is so it's not showing up on your YouTube page. But if you give the link to the stream to somebody who you want to view it, then you can do that and they will be able to see the stream. And then the third option is private, which means that nobody can see the stream except for you. I would say that's best for if you are going to be testing streams. But in general, I would stick to unlisted or public. So we're doing unlisted. Dana's going to click schedule for later. So what you do when you click schedule for later is this creates a landing page on the destination you are streaming to. So Dana just uploaded a thumbnail image, and after this is all scheduled, you will see that there is a view on link that is provided for YouTube, and you will see on YouTube that there is the thumbnail image that Dana just uploaded, and it says Dana Benz plans to go live at this time on this day, which means that you can send your viewers that link ahead of time before the stream even happens. This is only possible if you click the schedule for later button. So yes, Dana uploaded the thumbnail image and then she's scheduling the time. So she chose September 3rd, she's changing it to 1 p.m. and she's clicking create broadcast. It just takes a second to create. Perfect. So now we're on our broadcast dashboard. We see that the episode 1 of my webinar is right there. And we are going to enter the studio. So we're about to enter the studio and the stream is not about to go live. This is where you can prep for your stream. So before you even enter the studio, you are brought to this page and you are given the option to choose which camera you want to use. If you have an external camera attached to your computer, Dana's using her FaceTime camera right now, but there also is this HD Pro webcam that she has attached. So that's where you can go to change the webcams. And then there's also the option to check if your mic is working, Dana's mic is working because it's lighting up green. And there's you can choose which mic you want to in the audio section. So then you enter your name here. And after that, you can enter the studio. Amazing. So we are in the studio. We are not live. When you're the host, you may, and most likely probably will, want to enter the studio to maybe do a test, definitely to upload your branding. So you can do that at any time before the broadcast. And nothing will be seen by your audience until you click the Go Live button in the upper right corner. Next, you can see it's the big blue button in the upper right. And when you click that, that's when you'll be seen by the audience. But before that, you can do whatever you want in the studio and that will not be seen. So I'm going to, also Dana is currently, you can see She is not in this light blue screen at the top. She is below the stream. That means that she is not seen in the stream. But in order to be seen in the stream, she will have to add herself to the stream, because you can see right now it says you are not part of the stream yet. Click to add your audio and video. Dana's going to hover over herself below the stream, click add to stream. Boom, she's in the stream. So if we were live right now people would be able to see Dana. So, and hear her. You have to be added to the stream in order to be heard. Now I'm going to direct your attention to the right-hand column here. This is where you will control most of your stream. The first one is comments. In the comments, yes, so these are some example comments. When you just click a comment, it is displayed on the stream, and right now, Dana commented a few on YouTube already, and that's why they're there. But during the stream, you will get even more comments. You can scroll through them, and boom, just click one to display it on the stream exactly the way that Dana just did right now. Soraya, the privacy settings are only for YouTube when you're scheduling a YouTube stream. So I'm not sure what destination you're streaming to, but if it's, for example, you're streaming to Facebook or to LinkedIn or something like that, there won't be a privacy setting. But YouTube, there will be. Great. So moving on to banners real quick. This is where we are lower thirds. So you might have seen earlier that we said, what is StreamYard in a lower third? We had a little ticker at the bottom. This is where you create those. So Dana just put on a lower, you're welcome. Dana just put on a lower third that says, welcome to my show. And then this other one you can see is at the bottom there, and it's moving across the screen. That is a ticker. So Dana, can you scroll to the bottom? Let's create a new banner. So Dana's going to enter in a new name for the banner, or whatever words you want to say. You can put anything in here. If you have a link you want people to go to, you could put that in there. It's not clickable, but it would be good for people to know like what link you want them to go to. You can see there's another ticker there that has a phone number, something like that. Can I see all the comments, even though the person does not grant StreamYard permission? So the only platform that you need to grant permission for is if streaming to a Facebook group. Because of Facebook's privacy settings, Facebook does require these viewers to grant permission in order to see their profile and their profile name and their profile picture. Now, this is specific for a Facebook group. It is not the same with the profile or page. And if they do not grant permission, you will still see the comment, but you just won't see who it's from and you won't see their picture. But you will still see the comment in the comments tab. So yes, we just created these banners. This is just like another way to make your stream look super, super professional. It looks like you're in a news show, there's things popping up at the bottom. And again, click to put it on the screen, click to hide it. And when you're creating a banner, just one last thing about banners, when you're creating a banner, you have the option to check if you want it to be a ticker or not. The ticker is the one that is scrolling across the bottom. If you leave it unchecked, then it's the one that is the bigger one above where the ticker was, if that makes sense. Any questions about that, let me know. So we're going to move to brand. And I would say this is where you're going to spend probably most of your time. This is my favorite part about the StreamYard Studio. So Dana is showing you how you can change the colors. She is also a really good thing is if you have a particular brand color for your business that you have a 6-digit code for, you can enter that 6-digit code next to the color and it will create that color for you in this studio. Yes. So Dana was just playing with the brand colors here, and then she goes back to the banners, and you can see that it is changing the colors of the banners. And it also will change the colors of the comments. So if Dana can go back to the comments, and you can see that Dana Ben's in neon or mint as this color looks, that changes as well. So it does keep it cohesive throughout the broadcast to make it even look more professional. Can you link to your website? Yes. So the way to link to your website would be most of the time to stream to YouTube, probably as unlisted, so it's not on your YouTube page, and then embed that YouTube stream into your website. There are some wonderful, I agree. So yes, we're going back to blue, and there are these other theme options. And we have a default theme, we have a minimal theme, a bubble theme, and a block theme. This changes how the lower thirds look as well as the comments. So you can see that depending on what your brand needs most or what fits its branding the best, you can choose which of these themes is best for you. And scrolling down a little bit more, we can upload a logo. So we have this StreamYard logo that is in all of the plans. You're welcome. And this logo you can remove if on a paid plan, you can remove the logo and upload your own. So Dana's going through all of the different logos, and they will always be in the upper right corner. If for some reason you don't want it in the upper right corner, you can create a transparent overlay, which we can talk about right now. So moving down to overlay. Overlay is where you upload all of the images you might want to be seen on the screen. Maybe you want to start with a title card on the stream. You can start with that. And you also can create a transparent overlay. So the transparent overlay is this is the example there. So you can see how in the upper left corner there, Dana says it has live with StreamYard, and in the lower corner it says StreamYard Live Show. This is all one overlay that is size 1280 by 720, and it has a transparent background so you can still see Dana through the overlay. If you have any questions about how to create this overlay, we do have a demo video on how to do so, and we can send it to you. Again, go to streamyard.com/contact, and one of our representatives will give you that demo video link. Or you can find it on our YouTube channel, either or. So this really is the way to make your stream have the best branding, or the branding that best serves your show, because you can have this overlay up the entire time, and it will be there talking, like this one you can see it says live with StreamYard. So our brand name is in there the entire time when we're live. And then you can always upload a different overlay depending on what part of the stream you're at. What RTMP players do you recommend? So well, it depends really what you want to stream to. I would say most of the customers that come into the live chat that are streaming to an RTMP destination are probably streaming to Vimeo or Microsoft Teams, but really any destination that provides an art. A lot of times too, people will have a YouTube stream that they already scheduled in YouTube, and they later decide they want to stream to it with StreamYard. You could stream to that YouTube stream as a custom RTMP as well. Or for example, if you are given permission from somebody else's YouTube channel to stream to them, but they don't want to have you log in and add their YouTube channel's destination, stream there as a custom RTMP destination. Just some examples. Are there any smooth transitions to go through your graphics in overlay? So right now it would just be a changing by clicking, but we are planning on adding transitions such as fading in and fading out for future use. So the transitions may change. OBS? I love this question. It's you can use OBS with StreamYard. You would end up bringing it in as your virtual camera. And then if you want the sound from OBS, you will have to use a audio mixer such as Loopback for Mac, or, oh my gosh, what's the other one? There's a different one for Windows that's best. And if you're using Windows, leave a comment and I will respond later with which one it is for Windows. Oh, perfect. Look, there is the OBS document that StreamYard, that Dana just put in the comments. Great. So that is the overlays. And now we're moving into video clips. You can upload a video clip directly to this brand section here that is under 10 minutes long and under 200 megabytes. And this, I would say, is best for playing an intro or an outro video. We also have a countdown video already uploaded into StreamYard. And so you could play that in the beginning of your stream just to really get your audience anticipating what's about to come. Or you can upload your own video or create your own countdown. And just click it to play and then click it to remove but when the video is over, and it will remove itself. And then we have this background option. So right now you're not going to see the background because Dana is the only person in the stream. But if you are screen sharing oh, great. So exactly, the background is changing in my StreamYard stream here. And that is just an example because I am screen sharing. So you can see that the background is changing colors here. And if you have another guest in the stream, you will also be able to see the background there as well. Great. I think that's it in this branding tab. If anybody has any questions about it, do let me know. Oh, no, the display names. Perfect. So you do have the option to turn off display names. So just click that little toggle there. If you don't want any display names there, you can remove that. So now we're going to go to the private chat. Talk to people that are with you in the stream. So Dana said, hey, guest. Right now, she is the only person in the studio. But if she had another guest in the studio, that guest would be able to see this. And if you're live, you have something you want to say to somebody really fast, this would be the place to do so. And only the guest in the studio, backstage with you, will be able to see it. And then there's a settings button there. You can also click that settings at the bottom of the screen. This brings you to your cam/mic settings. And you can see this is a little bit, just a few more features are added here than the cam/mic settings that were there when you first entered the studio. There is this camera and audio option again. You can check if your mic is working here again. You can see that the lights are lighting up green because the sound is working. You can choose which mic you want to use. You can also choose which speaker. If you want to switch to headphones somewhere throughout, this might be where you want to test the speaker. And you can test to make sure your speaker is working by clicking that test button. I recommend to do so because we have a very catchy tune there, which is very exciting. Can you see background when you are alone on the stream? No, when you're alone on the stream, you cannot see background, only when you add another guest or if you are screen sharing, then you'll see the background. Great. There is also in these audio, can we use a video for the background? Not a video, but you can upload a GIF, an animated GIF or GIF, however you decide to say that word. And it just has to be less than 3 megabytes, but it can be animated. And in going back to the audio settings here, there is a echo cancellation button that we recommend to be checked most of the time. If you're playing music, you might want to check stereo audio. And then you do have the option to choose if you want to automatically adjust mic volume or if you want to manually do so. So this is all controlled from here. And can we go to general settings? Let's go there. Great. So this is where you can choose the broadcast quality. If on the professional plan, you can stream in 1080p. If on the free or basic plan, you're going to be streaming in 720p. This would be where you go to change that setting. And then there's just a few other settings back here, such as shift videos up for comments and banners. That's kind of self-explanatory. It will shift the videos up if you display a banner. And automatically add shared screens and videos. It will automatically add it to the stream when you start screen sharing, or you can uncheck that to make sure that doesn't happen. And then down here at the bottom, it says record a separate audio file for each guest. We have a lot of StreamYard users using their streams for podcasts, or maybe afterwards, people do want to edit the audio, and it's easier to edit when it is separated. On our professional plan, you have this option to download separate audio tracks. On the basic plan, you can download the full audio of the stream separately, which when we get to the end of this demo, you will see. And audio avatars, if your camera is off and audio avatars are checked, you will see that there is let's see. That's an example of an audio avatar. Dana has her picture in a little circle there. And then if your camera's on, that won't be there. For example, if you want to add yourself to the stream with audio only and no camera, you can uncheck audio avatars and add yourself to the stream, and it will just be your voice in the stream. And you won't see that little circle image that Dana just showed you. Exactly. Now Dana is added to the stream with audio only. So if she spoke, you would hear her if you're watching the stream. Great. So can you have 3 guests at a time? Yes, you can. You can have 10 people in the stream at a time. So you can have up to 10 guests seen on your screen. So 3 is definitely possible. What is your latency on a live stream? The latency does depend on internet connection. I would say, and by latency, if you're talking about the latency between the StreamYard platform and the destination you're streaming to, I would say about 7 seconds. 7 to 10 seconds. Dana's nodding. She's agreeing. 7 to 10 seconds is what I would say is the latency between the platform from StreamYard to the platform you're streaming to. How can we protect a live stream on a membership site? On a membership site. Well, I mean, you can. I'm not really quite sure what you mean by membership site. Like a place where somebody can sign up to watch the stream. I mean, I think that if you want to protect your stream from people joining the studio that you don't want them to join the studio, you can turn on guests must authenticate, which means that people have to verify who they are before they stream. They will connect to Facebook or YouTube before they join you backstage. And then also when you have a guest join you in the studio, you have the option to kick them from the studio, which will just kick them out, or ban them from the studio, which will make sure that they cannot re-enter the studio. I hope that answers your question. If it doesn't, then let me know and we can come back to it. Awesome. Let's go back to cam/mic settings one more time just to make sure we did all of that. No, we didn't. We did not. We did general, we did cam and audio. Green screen is also an option. When you're using the green screen, you will need to have a green or blue screen behind you in your space. And which I think is actually great because it really makes the background super clear when you're using this virtual background feature. And then all you have to do is upload an image to this little section here, and then you will be able to choose it as your virtual background and it would show up behind you. Another tip with this is just make sure you have really great lighting because that will help. And then there is a guest option here. This is where when I mentioned that guests must authenticate feature that we just talked about, this is where you can check to enable this. And there's other options here to play a sound when a guest enters. And then guests right now, because it's checked, have the option to see viewer comments. So any comments coming into the stream, the guest would be able to see. If you uncheck that, the guest would only have access to the private chat and not the comments. Guests cannot click a comment to display it on the stream, but they would be able to see it if you had the guests see viewer comments checked. So those are all the cam/mic settings. And we are going to show you just a few more things down here. So again, if you wanted to turn off your camera, mute yourself, you could quickly click the mute/stop cam buttons at the bottom there. The cam/mic settings we just went through, that's just another way to enter them. Then we have this share button. So we saw earlier that you could upload a video that is under 10 minutes long to the brand section. If you have a video that is longer that you want to play, even like an hour long, you could do that with this video file feature. So what it does is you click the video file feature and then it brings you to all the videos that are on your computer, and you can click a video from your computer and then it will kind of show up as a guest backstage once you choose a video. Great. So this video just joined the stream. You can choose which layout you want the video to look like. This one, you can still see Dana and then, so now it's really small, this video. And then also now it's full screen. And what I love about this feature particularly is that you could actually choose when you want the video to start playing at what time. If Dana hovers over the video below there, you can drag when you want the video to start. Maybe she starts at 24 seconds, 31 seconds. You have that option. And then you also have the option to mute the video or adjust its volume. And at any time, you can add it to the stream, remove it to the stream. And if you remove it mid-video, you can re-add it later and it will start at the time that it left the stream at. So it won't start from the beginning. It'll start where it was ended. And how do you use StreamYard with Loom? I don't know if Loom provides RTMP info either, but if it does, I will come back to you on that. But I mean, if it does provide RTMP URL and stream key, you can stream to Loom. If not, I mean, Loom records your screen so well, so what you could do is record a StreamYard screen. Just some ideas. I'm brainstorming here, but that's a good question. And so that was how you play a longer video. And that video that is in the stream here, that can be an MP4, a .move. It could be any kind of format. And then there's another screen share option that I don't think we're going to show right now, but basically when you click share and then you click share screen, you have the option to screen share a window, your entire screen, or a Chrome tab. So a window is really great for sharing a PowerPoint or a document. And then Chrome tab is the only one that you can screen share audio with out of those three options. So that would be great if you wanted to screen share a YouTube video or a video that's uploaded to your Google Drive. You just have to click the tiny share audio option, and then you will see that video in your stream when you start screen sharing. And then the last option here, it is cool. I agree. The last option here that we have not talked about is invite a guest. So you click this invite button at the bottom, and then there is a unique StreamYard link for each broadcast. This is the link you would send to the guests you want to join you in the studio. So you click this, you can highlight this link, you can actually click these Gmail, email, or message options, or you can just send that link that Dana copied into a email to your guests, and then they can join you in the stream by just clicking that link. And then Dana just did that. She opened StreamYard in another tab, and now she is in the stream as a guest. So let's add the guest to the stream. Great. So now you can see, we mentioned this earlier, how you can see the background that Dana chose for this stream. And there are guests here. I'm going to give a little tidbit. This is for maybe advanced users, but if you wanted to use a different camera angle, you could do that this way by opening another tab, and in your other tab, choosing a different camera. Any questions about that? Do let me know. Great. So those are the features. I think we should go live. So Dana's going to so the way to start your stream, just to make it look really professional, you can start with your overlay, as Dana just did, and click go live. Ready to go live. Great. So we are live, and you can see that we are live because the go live button has turned to end broadcast, and now we have this live red rectangle in the upper left corner of the broadcast, and it says how long we have been live. And there's also this little I that says 0. This is the amount of viewers that are watching. We do not have any viewers right now because we are unlisted and we did not send the link to anybody. But this would be where you do see the number. And now the audience would be looking at this overlay, and then we're going to play this countdown video. Great. And now Dana's going to remove the overlay while the video is playing. And then, great, she removes the video from the stream and she is in the stream right away. There's no gaps. She can head straight into the stream, get talking. She's displaying her banners saying welcome, call into this number if you want to chat. And then she can display comments as they come in and just go through all the features that we really just talked about to make your stream professional and easy to use. Is there a maximum number of viewers of a live stream to avoid buffering? There is no maximum number of viewers. In the studio on StreamYard, on the basic plan, you can have 10 people in the studio, 10 people on the screen, which is 10 total. And then on the pro plan, you can have 12 people in the studio and 10 of those can be on the screen at a time. But when streaming to YouTube, because you have to connect a destination to stream to, so you'll be streaming to YouTube, streaming to Facebook, on those destinations, unlimited viewers, and it won't affect buffering if you have more viewers than not. Great, so Dana's live, and let's say the stream ended. So she's gonna click end broadcast. Bye. And then when the broadcast ends, you have this little pop-up that says, how did it go? Good or bad? You can hopefully say good. And then you can then whatever your response is. If something did happen that you want to report to us, do click the bad button, and then we will respond to your email about how to go about working through any tech issues you might have had. And after do you provide site embed code to stream from a specific page? So this is actually something we can talk about. A new feature we just added. The recording option on StreamYard has changed. So the stream has ended, and you can see Dana clicked up there. It said links. And now when she clicks that, you can see the option that says view on YouTube, download recording, or embed recording. So right now, because the recording option has changed, we do have an embed link. And this is for the recordings. So it's not for the actual live stream, but once you have gone live and you want to embed this recording into a page, you can by just clicking that little button there and then highlighting this and then putting that into the page you are trying to embed it to. Again, this is for the recordings, not for the live stream. And then also just another thing to highlight, since we're talking about recording, you can click this download recording button here. And this will be where you download the video/audio that you just did, or you can also download just audio. If on the professional plan, you can download separate audio tracks. This would be the place to do so. And as you can see, we have this new message here. We just changed this past week. It used to be that your recordings were deleted after 15 days, but now we do have storage. So you get 50 hours of permanent recording storage with the basic and pro plan. And I believe it's 5 hours storage with the free plan. And then you have those videos that you recorded for as long as you want on the StreamYard platform. If you hit the 50 hours, all you have to do is go back and delete some older streams, or you can upgrade to have more recording storage times. Any questions on that? Definitely let me know. But that is the recording feature. So that is all. We have gone through the entire broadcast studio. We've gone through the branding, the banners, we've gone live. We have figured out how to download a recording. Now it's time for Q&A. Drop your questions in the comments. I know we were taking some throughout, but let's dive into some more questions. Are there any plans to allow downloading of individual video feeds like the audio? Right now, we do not have this option, but this is something we are thinking about adding in the future. And again, also, I want to mention here, because we're talking about feature requests, we love feature requests. So if you have a feature request, please email it to us or message it to us in our live chat at streamyard.com/contact. If you're going to email it to us, email it to contact@streamyard.com. And all of the feature requests do get sent over to our developers to look into. So yes, This might be something we add in the future, separate video files. Yes, I agree. It is very nice. Can you repeat what you said about videos under? Yes. Okay. So the videos in the brand tab, the ones that are best for like intro and outro videos, those, and also can you go to the brand tab again, Dana, just so we can show? If you hover over the little question mark in the upper right-hand corner, it will tell you these limits. But yes, the maximum video file size for this kind of video is 200 megabytes, and the maximum video length for this video is 10 minutes. And that's the same for if you want to know more about overlays and such. If you hover over the question mark, that gives you that information. And anything that's not there, come to our live chat. Oh, should we tell them how to get to the live chat? Let's do that. Amazing. So Dana's in the studio, and she's hovering over this little, oh wait, let's see if we can remove that comment first. Perfect. So she's going to hover over this little having issues button, and she's going to click that, this blue one. And then suddenly this chat pops up. So Dana's typing in her name, her email, and then the message. This can be, I'm having trouble with my camera, or I'm having trouble with my mic, or green screen, anything. And then it starts a live chat, and somebody will be with Dana in just a few seconds. Trevor just joined. Trevor is great. Representatives. And sometimes you might even get me. I'm in the live chat as well. And we are there to answer your questions. This, a lot of the times, an issue is with your browser settings. So Trevor just sent this browser settings response, and it worked. Dana's camera is working now. So this is just an example of how you can use our live chat in the middle of your stream, or you can go to it before your stream. Anytime you can contact our live chat and somebody will be with you right away. Great. Any more questions? I love this. Will this live be in your tutorial section? There is a link to this live stream that I believe we send you afterwards to refer back to. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So yes, you will have this this tutorial's recording after this ends. How do you connect another camera? Can we use iPhones as cameras? Yes, you can. So there are fancy ways to make an iPhone a webcam, but I think the easiest way would be to go to the studio on your phone. If on an iPhone, you can just go to StreamYard.com on Safari, and that will add you as a guest to the stream. You could even actually host the stream from your iPhone if you wanted to. That's an option. But if not, you can add your iPhone as a guest. And connecting another camera, which we discussed a little bit before, you can connect another camera in a different tab if you wanted to do multiple different kind of views. Like if I wanted a camera having a side view here, that could be in a different tab, that camera. Are you planning to add customizable polling and surveys? I actually do remember this being something that we have discussed adding. It is not something we have right now. This is not what we were talking about, but I just made me think of something. We have this giveaway tool, which is just this link you can go to. And then when your people viewing are putting in this, like the specific hashtag that you choose into the comments, you click start on the giveaway tool, and it will choose somebody who commented as the winner. So that is an example of something that you could use for if you wanted to do like a raffle or something in your streams. Polling we don't have yet, but again, these are great feature requests, and I will pass this along to our dev team. And if you want the link to the giveaway tool, come to our live chat. We got you. Is there a limit to the number of videos that you can upload? There is a limit, and it is 100 video clips in this brand tab. Also, it's 100 video clips for this specific brand tab, but as Dana might be able to show you now, if you click the brand up there, you can click a new brand in case you have multiple different live streams and you want to have different kind of branding per live stream. Dana's second brand as she is typing in. You can have 100 other video clips in this brand tab. And you can upload other kind of overlays and such here. I tried to use my phone as an external camera, didn't work. Do you know if I need to install a software to be able to do that? I have PC and Android. So there are ways to, so you want to make your phone an external camera. In order to do that, there is like, you can use something such as Ecamm Live, or there are certain apps and things you have to download that will make it into a webcam. We can send you these links again in the live chat or over email if you email us. But just something on that too, if you wanted to, you could go to StreamYard.com on your Android or your on your Firefox or Chrome on your Android. And again, you could bring that in as the camera. Will the chats remain visible after broadcast ends? The comments will remain visible on the destination you stream to. And if you re-enter the studio later on, so if we left the studio and you went to our past broadcast tab, you can actually re-enter a studio that already went live. You can't make it go live again, but if you wanted to look at whatever's in there, the YouTube comments would remain in the studio. Yes. Not sure if this was already answered. Do you have an option to have vertical or square windows for the? We do not have an option yet, because mostly because Instagram, where people mostly would be streaming vertical, does not actually enjoy third-party systems streaming to them right now. So as soon as Instagram does allow that, we would 1000% add a vertical option. But it just doesn't allow that right now. Anything else? Leave your comments. How did Trevor know that she was using Chrome? We can tell. The system that we use, when you come in, it says what browser and whether you're on a Windows or a Mac or a phone. So it just gives us a little bit of insight so that we can better help you. You're welcome, Elaine. What is the optimum upload speed for the best live stream for shared screen? We recommend at least 5 Mbps up and down. Better, more than that is always better, but at least 5 Mbps. 100 video clips, that's awesome. I agree, it is really awesome. So you don't need 2 monitors anymore. I would say the only reason why someone might want to use 2 monitors is if you are screen sharing. When you're screen sharing like a PowerPoint or something and it's in full screen and you're using 1 monitor, you won't be able to see the StreamYard Studio. If you had a second monitor, you could drag the PowerPoint to the second monitor, so you could see the studio on one and the PowerPoint on the other. But this is really specific for if you're going to be screen sharing a PowerPoint or something as such in the stream. And it does work using 1 monitor. Sometimes it just trips some people up if you are using 1 monitor and screen sharing. But again, it's very specific if you're using that feature. Why is everybody, we have like 5 more minutes. Please keep asking me your questions. I want to know, why do you live stream? Tell me more about your shows. I want to hear about what you're doing if you want to leave comments about that. Let me know. Keep them coming. Could I, yeah, let's do this one. Could you explain private chat again? I can. The private chat is on the right here, and it is very much for when you are speaking to the people that are in the studio with you. So if Dana had me as a guest back there, you saw that Dana had herself as a guest earlier. Let's say that was a different human. That would be how she talks to that human. Just going to the private chat on the right and typing in hello, what's up. That is how you can connect with them in the private chat. Amazing. How long can you use the free plan for? Is there a limit? You can use the free plan as long as you like. There is no limit. The only limit so the free plan renews each month, and you have 20 hours of free streaming with the free plan. So if you use your 20 hours up in 1 month, it'll renew the next month. So you can stream again for 20 more hours. With the paid plans, you get unlimited streaming. So you can stream 24 hours every day and it'll be okay. Animated backgrounds possible. They are if you're doing a GIF. If you're using a animated GIF that is under 3 megabytes, you can upload that to the backgrounds. You also can upload something animated as a GIF to an overlay if you wanted to do that. You're welcome. It says I only have 6 trial days left. If you're on the free plan and you just signed up, this would be, I believe this means, if we're talking about the same thing right now, this is a free trial for the recording option on your free plan. You will still be able to stream as you did. It just, in 6 days, your free trial of that feature will be over. The recording will be sent to you. You got game. So do not worry. You will be able to watch from the start then. You will have the link. Feature request, embed code for live stream so that it is protected on a membership site. That would allow me to drift from Vimeo to StreamYard. Oh, yes. I love that feature request. And I bet our developers are adding new features all the time. So I bet that is on the roadmap. And it's a great feature. And I will send it to the developers just to make sure it's on their radar. Thank you, David. If I want to do a replay that Facebook takes it as a live, I have to do it manually. This is so good. We can show you our pre-recording feature. So Valeria wants to re-air a live. And what you can do is, Dana, can you go back to the dashboard? Oh, amazing. So to re-air a live stream that already happened, you can go to create a broadcast, use pre-recorded video. And when you click use pre-recorded video, it will give you the option to select a recording from either something on your computer or your past broadcast. So we actually could click past broadcast here and then choose the webinar thing that we just did. So we could re-air that 2-minute video that Dana made at a different time to either the same platform, to YouTube, or we could re-air it to the Facebook profile we added or the Facebook pages just by clicking the destination under broadcast to here. And you get to schedule the time you wanted to go live on that destination. So that would be the easiest way to re-air one of your broadcasts. I hope that helps. Is StreamYard good for conducting a fitness class where the voice and music is heard well? Any suggestions? Yes, we do have lots of users doing that. I would recommend bringing in your music. If you just want it as background music and you want it to sound really great, I would recommend using a virtual audio mixer to bring in that music. But you could play the music in the space with you. Just to make sure the music sounds great, though, I would either screen share the music with a Chrome tab screen share or bring in a virtual audio mixer. So we are out of time. Thank you, everybody, so much. These are amazing questions. This was super fun. There is another webinar next week. If you didn't get all your questions answered today, we have our live chat. We have our email. Please do not hesitate to reach out to us. Thank you. Thank you so much. Happy streaming. Dana, lead us out.